We're going to start out standing today. So, and you only need a blanket for practice today. So if you'd like to find yourself standing a little wider than hip width apart on your mat, spread your toes really wide, really expanding through the toes and then pressing them down into the mat. Really feeling that expansion through your feet, a little more grounding surface area to connect with the earth. The crows are cheering us on. Soft knees. Roll the shoulders. Inhale up to the ears. And exhale out and down the back. And then find a neutral place for those shoulders as you engage the belly. Feel the belly engaging, turning your palms towards the world in front of you, and soften the gaze or close the eyes, whichever feels most approachable to you right now. You might pull your chin back, just slightly, really aligning the head on top of this long, straight spine. And let's take several breaths here. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Just feeling yourself in strength of your beingness here. In gratitude for all those that we love that are doing amazing things each day to make this world a better place. Connecting with this breath, clean, nourishing air, such a blessing, such a grace, such a gift. One more breath here. It's important to come back to these awarenesses. Nothing is ever all good or all bad. And opening the eyes, inhale, sweep the arms out and up. And exhale, cross the arms in front of you as you squat down a little bit, releasing down. Inhale, sweeping the arms out and up. Exhale, crossing the arms in front, releasing down. Inhale. Out and up. Exhale, coming down. So if this pace and flow feels good to you, feel free to keep doing this. If you'd like to speed up a little bit, you can join me. Inhale. Two more. Inhale, hold the breath in, feel the energy moving in your body. And exhale, flow the arms out and down. Beautiful. Pause for a moment. Feel that connection down through your feet. Maybe you feel a little tingling, a little energy moving, awareness. We're not stuck. We can be stable without being stuck. Bring the hands to the hips and move in a big circle, waking up those hips. And let's go back the other way. Beautiful. Coming back to center. You can keep your hands on your hips. Shift your weight over into your left foot and find a focal point with your eyes on the floor. And then if you can, bring your toes to the floor. You can balance your right toes to the floor. And if you're able, you can lift the foot up into the air here. Knee straight out in front. Just balancing, feeling that stability. One more inhale. And then exhale, releasing down. Place that foot. Shake a little bit. The legs. And then spreading the right toes again. Nice wide. Grounding down through the right foot. Finding a focal point. Lifting up to the left toes. And then maybe lifting all the way up. Knee in the air and just finding stability, balance here. Maybe even try bringing a slight smile to your face and see how that changes anything in your physiology. One more inhale. Exhale, releasing down, release the arms, and let's swing side to side here. Let the opposite heel from the side you're swinging to lift up. Little love taps from your hands as they connect with your body. Honoring that we can let systems that no longer serve crumble without us crumbling too. Coming back to center here, we're going to do a little core strengthening, a standing core strengthening sequence that also involves a little balance. So we're going to interlace the hands behind the head, and feet are a bit wider than hip width, and we're going to squat down. Try to keep your torso lifted so you're not hinging forward. Okay, so we're going to squat down however low feels good to you, and then we're going to cross over, right elbow, left knee, squat down, and other side, left elbow, right knee. Do this a few times. Getting in touch with that solar plexus power in your own body. One more. Nice. Now we're going to slide these feet apart even more. Right toes towards the top of the mat. Left toes turn in slightly. Inhale, bringing the arms out to the sides. And exhale, bending the knee, right knee into a warrior two. Finding this powerful pose. Really tuning into the grounding feet here. With your next inhale, we're going to straighten the front leg. Lift the arms up over the head. Feel yourself as a dancing flame. Dancing with these times. Exhale, opening out. Strong warrior. Inhale. Lifting up. Exhale, opening out. Maybe sinking a little lower. Inhale, coming up. Exhale out. One more time. Exhale out. And then turning your hands so the palms are facing back behind you. And we're going to press back 10 times, keeping those arms straight out from the shoulders. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay. Inhale, lifting up, curl. Turn the toes to face forward. Exhale, float the arms out and down. Interlacing the hands behind the back, roll the shoulders. Inhale, lift the arms. This might be where you'd like to stay. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. If you'd like to fold forward, you can do that. Wherever you are, take 2 nourishing breaths. With your next inhale, coming back up, release the hands. We're going to turn the toes to face the other side of the mat. Left toes pointed towards the short end, right toes turned in just slightly. Inhale, bring the arms out to the sides. And as you exhale, bend that left knee, make sure it's tracking over the toes. Pressing down through the outside edge of the right foot. Make sure you're not hinging forward from the waist here. You're stacked hips over hips and shoulders. Shoulders over hips. Feel this grounding, this stability. That external circumstances don't need to shake. With your next inhale, lengthen the front leg, bring the arms up over the head. Feel yourself as a flickering flame, able to change with the times, but clear in your own inner fire, your own vision. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, open out. Inhale, up, and grateful for all those you are in community with who also have amazing vision. One more time. Exhale, open up. And inhale, coming back up, shift the toes to face forward. And exhale, flow the arms out and down. Interlacing the hands behind the back, roll the shoulders. Inhale, lift. Feel that radiant heart of yours connecting with all the other radiant hearts. And exhale, if you would like, fold forward. 2 breaths. With your next inhale, coming back up, release the arms. We're going to heel toe the feet into that little bit wider than hip width apart stance. Bring the hands back behind the head. We're going to do our little squat, crossbody, elbow and knee again. So squatting down, right elbow, left knee come together. Squat down. Other side. Keep going. Nice and slow and steady. One more time each side. Beautiful. Release the arms out and down. Inhale, roll the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, out the mouth, down the back. Again, inhale. One more time. Beautiful. bringing those feet back in towards more hip width apart. And we're going to come back to our balance. So bringing the hands back to the hips, shifting the weight over into the left foot, focal point on the floor, picking the right up, maybe toes on the floor. Maybe you're able to lift that knee up. And maybe you're able to hinge at the waist, sending that leg back behind you, and maybe even reaching the arms out above your head. Maybe bringing the hands down to the floor. And then see if you are in that full extended warrior three. If you can come back, bring that knee up in front of you and release down. Yay! And it's okay if we're a little wobbly, a little unsteady. We honor that. Honor that. It's where we're still figuring things out inside. We'll do the other side and see how that goes. So hands to the hips, shifting weight over to the right leg and left toes. You might stay here and balance. If you'd like, you can bring the knee up in front of you, and you might stay here and balance. And if you'd like, you can hinge forward, and bringing that left leg back behind you, and maybe bringing the arms out. And then see if you can come back up, come through, lifting that knee up in front again. And then from wherever you are, releasing that leg down. Hands on the hips. Hip circles. And go back the other way. Beautiful. Lovely. We're going to come to the top of the mat. Make sure that your blanket is nearby, somewhere you can grab it. We're going to use it in just a moment. So coming to the top of your mat, Tadasana, hands come to heart. And here, let's just pause for a moment and make a lotus mudra. So this is where the pinkies and thumbs are touching, and then the three other fingers are spreading out wide to make this lotus flower. And bring that to your heart. And just feel into the permission for your own heart to bloom. And in the words of Thich Nhat Hanh, no mud, no lotus. That these beautiful expressions of life can come from the most muddy and murky of times. Feeling that potential of the lotus in your own heart. Inhale, releasing the lotus, sweep the arms down and out and up. And exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale down. Place the hands of the right foot back behind you. High or low lunge, finding your balance. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, step back to a down dog. Exhale here. Take another breath. Inhale, pulling forward to a plank pose, and you can drop your knees if you'd like. And then we're going to lower down to chaturanga or the floor. And then pressing up to up dog or cobra. And then engaging your core, press back, down dog. Nice deep breath here. With your next inhale, lift the right leg to the sky. And exhale, we're going to bring it through for a pigeon pose. So we're going to bring the right knee behind the right wrist and a foot over towards the left wrist. And then finding that blanket and putting it underneath the right hip just to have some support there so we're not falling over on that hip. And kind of tuck it in there so your hips stay square. Come up onto the finger pads. We're going to inhale, filling the heart with nourishing prana energy. And exhale, bowing out over. And then drop the head. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale, melting out over here. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale. Now moving your arms out, maybe making a little pillow with your forearms or letting your arms just extend, dropping the forehead to the floor. And you can even just be up on your forearms if the head's not coming to the ground today. Just finding where you can soften and relax here. So we're breathing down to this right hip. If pigeon pose is not available for you, you can also come onto your back and do a figure four stretch. So that right ankle would come to the left knee and then you would hug that in towards your chest. So wherever you are, whatever pose you're in, see if you can send breath to that right hip. Softening the jaw. Reminding your nervous system that in this moment you are safe. In this moment, you are connected in community to others also doing this same practice. Take 2 more breaths here. And with your next inhale, coming back up to the hands, curling the toes under and lengthening that back leg. We're just going to lift the knee up off the floor for a moment. And then pressing down into that foot. And then we'll press back to a down dog here. Move the blanket out of the way. Walking out your dog. Noticing the difference in the size of the body. Inhale, lifting right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through top of the mat, followed by the left, hang in a forward fold, soft knees, soft head moving around here. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, standing all the way up. Palms pressed together, exhale, hands to the heart. We'll come back to that lotus. Pinkies and thumbs connected. Other 6 fingers splaying out, creating beautiful, receptive, shining, abundant lotus. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, down, place the hands, step the left foot back behind you, high or low lunge. Inhale, lifting the arms up, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, step back to a down dog. Exhale here. Inhale forward to a plank pose. You can drop your knees if you'd like. We're going to lower down all the way to the belly or chaturanga, and then up to cobra or up dog. Engage the core, press back. Down dog. Deep breath. Inhale, lifting left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it through to come behind the left wrist, sliding that right leg back, bringing the blanket underneath that left hip, coming up onto the finger pads. Inhale, filling the heart full of vitality, hope. Exhale, melting out over, surrendering to the earth. Inhale, let the head be heavy, coming back up. Fill the body with breath. Exhale, melting out over. One more time. Inhale, coming up, fluidity in the spine. And exhale, this time walking the arms out. Again, finding what works for you. It might be different from the other side. Maybe a little pillow under the forehead. Maybe you're just up on your elbows. Maybe your forehead's all the way down to the floor. Wherever you are, see if you can breathe to the sensation in that left hip. Softening the jaw. Feeling the peace and the connectivity of this moment. This moment right here is really all we have. The bird song, the pigeon stretch, this breath, this practice we're sharing with each other. Notice how your body can melt a little bit more here. Breath flowing through your whole being. One more deep breath here. And coming back up, gently, slowly placing your hands on the floor. Curling the right toes under and lifting the knee up off the ground. Just feeling that lovely extension through the back leg. And then pressing into those toes, come back to a down dog. You can move your blanket out of the way. Walking out your dog. With your next inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through to the top of the mat, followed by the right. And the exhale, hang in a forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, standing all the way up. Reach to the sky. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Come back to that lotus. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. Feel yourself firmly rooted, grounded in this lotus held within your heart. Deep breath. Letting go of any tension you're aware of right now. Releasing the lotus. We're going to come down to a brief squat. And then making your way, if you can't come all the way down, to your back. If you're in a squat, I invite you to come back and rock and roll a couple times on your back. Just massaging out. That's more than a couple, but it feels really good. Hugging your knees into your chest. Rocking a little side to side, really feeling that grounding compression. The femurs and the hip sockets. And letting the knees come away from each other, reaching through the inside of the knees, grabbing onto the outside of the feet or the ankles. For happy baby pose. You can rock a little side to side here if you'd like. If there's any final poses you would like to find before coming to Shavasana, feel free. Otherwise, stretching out long on your back. Perhaps a blanket under your head or your knees or over your pelvis or covering you up, whatever feels good. Slide those shoulder blades down the back. Resting with palms up for receptivity or down for grounding. And closing the eyes. And feeling yourself melting into this moment. We can melt together, combining our creative approaches to life, our own flavors and colors of tenacity and growth, humor, rage, all of it coming together. back to the surface of your body. Begin to deepen your breath and wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor, and come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here and keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal, gently press your way up to find a seat. Sitting with your eyes closed, allow these words by Nikita Gill to wash over you. Everything is on fire, but everyone I love is doing beautiful things and trying to make life worth living. And I know I don't have to believe in everything, but I believe in that. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. And take a deep breath of gratitude, sending that gratitude from your heart out to all the cells in your being. Thank you all for joining me for practice. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.